In the past, I have dated both genders.
Going through my mind, like, I feel like I kept it real from you since day one. I personally feel that you left out who you really are.
So Diamond ends up getting engaged to Carlton, who was here earlier. And when they get to Mexico, that's when he tells her that he's gender fluid. Now, just to give you a little background, Diamond and I, we both danced for the Atlanta Hawks back in the day. Now, she danced after me. I'm not going to tell you how much long after me, but it was after me. And I know Diamond to be a really kind, spirited person, good person. But Carlton says that there were two sides to that. And he says a lot of things were edited out. Is that true?
A lot of stuff, I would not say a lot of things were edited out, depending on what he's trying to say. Now, they did have to cut like certain love scenes out, a lot of stuff that was taken out because they only had a certain amount of film that they had to put all in 10 episodes. Now, for what Carlton is trying to say, saying that I'm saying bad things about him, like we got in a full-blown argument. Yes, we did. Now, granted, he said some things, I said some things, but I have never said anything about him being bisexual, homophobic, like nothing that he's trying to say or paint that picture.
Yeah, he definitely said that you came across homophobic and you were throwing out very bad homophobic slurs, which prompted him to speak on your weave, on your wig, and you know, that made it go left.
No, everything that you saw right there, that really happened. Once he called me out my name, I lost control. And I was so upset at myself for even allowing him to get me out of that character. Because I'm not that, I hate confrontation.
Yeah.
I'm not the type of person who wants to go back and forth. Although I did have some questions, and I felt like, I even said, I think you're not understanding where I'm coming from. I'm really just trying to understand the situation. I've never dealt with a bisexual man. So for me to have questions, you shouldn't got so defensive about that. Because I'm really I was trying to be there for him. I was trying to understand him, trying to console him.
Honestly, that night, you guys are at the pool. When he did tell you, I was very proud of you at how you responded, because you were rubbing his back and you were telling him, like, you know what? I'm going to be there for you. I need some time to kind of process it, which you're allowed that. And I thought you were very supportive. And so that's why I was like, oh my goodness, how did this go left at that scene by the pool where you guys are sitting and, you know, you throw water on him and then you say things, he says things. And I'm like, oh my goodness. A lot of people, you know, felt like, you know, Carlton definitely should have told you in advance, you know, before proposing to you. But they wonder, would you have changed your mind? Would you have still accepted his proposal had you knew that he had dated both men and women and he was gender fluid?
That he didn't give me that opportunity to have made that choice. The thing is, if I felt that way, I would have been deuces at that night.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop you right there. Hey, y'all come back. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. We're gonna get into it a little bit more. Y'all, the conversation continues. We got my girl Diamond here. Diamond was on the Netflix Love is Blind show, where she found love with Carlton Morton. And they got engaged. When they got to Mexico, Carlton told her that he was gender fluid. He's dated both men and women. Diamond was initially supportive, but then it all went and left. And Diamond is here with us today. Diamond, do you regret doing the show?
No, I don't regret. I actually learned a lot from the show. I learned about who I am as a person, being tested. I've never thought in my life I would be tested in that type of way. And I felt like I handled myself in a very good way. You know, I was being a strong woman. Like I said, I'm cut from a strong cloth. My mother definitely taught me well on how to handle things, so situations that you're ever put in. So no, I don't have regrets. But I do say only regret I would say would be that I lost control of that situation. I did not at all was hoping for that to get to that point. I really was there just to talk. Like, I wasn't there to argue. I wasn't there to have a big blowout scene. I was just really just there to talk to him. And I felt like I lost control of that. And that's what I regret.
Well, a lot of people want to talk because the phone lines are blowing up.
Okay.
Let's take some calls.